morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this wonderful Tuesday edition. It is the last day of November. This is a live shot from CMC up in Leadville, and those colors radiating behind the mountain are absolutely gorgeous. First thing this morning, the sunrise and sunsets have been spectacular in recent days. I'm one of your hosts, Maddie Evans, alongside Kevin Shields. Good morning, Kevin.
Well, good morning. It's nice to have you back in the studio. You were up on the Beaver yesterday for opening day.
Yep.
That was exciting.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't been on the couch a lot recently. I feel like I've been kind of out and about running around.
Yeah, where's Maddie? It's a new game. Where's Maddie?
I know. It's kind of it's a fun game. I like it.
Yeah?
Until I'm like, okay, I can't feel any of my fingers. But we actually did a really good job. It was Terry and I up running around in Beaver Creek yesterday, and we were having such a great time.
Well, and you got the hot, warm beaver tails and all the stuff that came along with it. So, yeah, you weren't doing too bad up there.
No, and anytime I can start my work morning, sitting outside, like enjoying the beautiful sunrise, and really, like, we got to watch the snowcats groom the bottom of Beaver Creek Mountain yesterday, and just getting to like immerse myself in the culture that I love so much here, and that like continues to drive me to be here. It's pretty hard to complain.
Yeah. So it's going to be a weekend of skiing and a weekend of fun and events.
Yeah.
So we've got the Xfinity Birds of Prey Audi FIS Ski World Championship taking place in Beaver Creek, and it's going to be such a fun event. There is an extra event. Yesterday I got so excited. I was talking about the event and the 3 days, but it's not 3 days, it's 4 days now. And they added another event due to the cancellation in Lake Louise. The Super G there was canceled due to inclement weather, and the visibility was not good for the skiers, especially going at those speeds. So they canceled that one, threw it over to us. So Thursday, December 2nd, Super G, 11:45 p.m. up at Red Tail Stadium. Friday, the 3rd of December, Super G at 10:45 a.m. Saturday, 12:04 downhill at 11 a.m. And then Sunday, on the 5th, downhill at noon. So it's going to be a full weekend of ski competitions, free. So go down at the base of Beaver Creek in the village there. You can get on the bus. It'll take you up. And the Red Tail Stadium is amazing. There is not a bad seat up there. You're right there at the finish line. You can watch the skiers come down. It's going to be a fun event, like always. They put on a very good show, these skiers. And I love the downhill. It's funny because FIS rules say with downhill, one of the components of downhill is courage. I don't know if there's another sport like that. One of the key components from the federation is courage.
Yeah.
Because they fly.
They
upwards of 80 miles an hour. I mean, it's just it's fun to watch.
It's insane to watch, and it's insane. Have you ever run a downhill course?
I have run a downhill course.
They're so scary. They are so scary.
I didn't run it well.
Yeah, no.
But I did.
I was just having this conversation because, you know, I used to be a former ski racer for the Park City ski team, and my like go-to discipline was GS, giant slalom.
Right.
Because the hand-eye coordination for slalom, not my thing. Just ran over every gate, fell a lot during that. And then anything bigger, like any of the really big disciplines where the weight really helped, couldn't do those either. And so running a downhill course just once, I was like, cool. Even if I want to go fast, I can't.
Well, and if you want to really put this into perspective, once Beaver Creek gets open and they get more of their runs open, when they open that Birds of Prey run, go up there. And it is absolutely ominous when you look down where they come out of the gate. And as you go down through that course, you can only imagine the speeds and the skill that it takes to navigate that course. Absolutely incredible.
Their adrenaline has to be through the roof the entire time.
Yep.
I just love this event so much because I love getting to feel like I'm back in that part of my life and really enjoying it, although I'm just a spectator and I'm right there watching. But, I mean, you're so close to the action and you can see everything and you can hear their skis on the snow. which I feel like that is so telling of how the conditions actually are, because you'll be able to hear from just like them scraping out or their skis really hooking into that rut or whatever it is. I love ski racing. I'm so excited that
Well, we were talking
back in action.
We were talking the other day about how we remember the last time we had such warm weather, and they had difficulty with that course getting it in shape, and the warm weather caused it to melt off and rut out. But the course is ice, and a lot of people don't understand. You're not out there on corduroy just having fun. They spray that course down. It is ice, and not groomed corduroy or powder. It is full bore skis on ice.
Yeah, the skis that the ski racers use to be out there on, the edges are so sharp that you could just like slice a finger off if you
Use them
wanted
as a
to.
razor.
Yeah, seriously.
Use them as a razor.
You could like lay someone's hair down on a table and just like chop it.
Well, to add to the athletic event that's taking place with the FIS, the Birds of Prey, there's a lot of events in Beaver Creek too that are really going to be a lot of fun. So on Friday, we've got the Other Brothers, which is a tribute to the Allman Brothers Band. They're going to be playing from 2 to 3:30 there in Beaver Creek Village. And also on Friday, Ted Ligety, a ski racer that grew up not too far from you there in Salt Lake City. Ted the Shred Ligety. That's what his coach used to call him.
We have done some interviews with Ted Ligety on the scoreboard, and I would just have to say that he is by far my most favorite skier of all time. He's absolutely incredible. He's so kind, and he's suffered some insane injuries. The back surgery that he had was, I mean, what they thought was going to be devastating, but he recovered so well. Yeah, and he used to race for the Park City ski team, so he's an alumni to the Park City ski team, which makes me so happy, even though, I mean, obviously, one of us took that career real far, and one of us stopped at like 17.
We can go see him at 3:45 in the Village, then on Friday. And then one of my favorite events at 4 p.m. in the Village is the Silent Disco.
I knew you were going to say that.
I love the Silent Disco. I love to watch the Silent Disco. So if you haven't participated, you got to go check out the Silent Disco. Then on Saturday, Rapid Grass, homegrown mountain music playing from 1 to 2:45 there in the Village. And then the Ross James Band. Do you know what the lead singer's name is? Ross James.
Weird.
It is. Ross James. He's amazing. Americana guitarist and a singer and songwriter. Really, really good guy. He's been around for a while, played with a lot of different groups. He'll be in the Village from 3:30 to 5:45. And then Beers of Prey is on the schedule for 2 p.m. So get out there, do some beer tasting, featured exclusive, some limited releases, stuff you just can't get on the shelf. So get out there and try out some amazing beers. And then Sunday, fun day, before the race, this activity starts.
Bluegrass and Bloodies.
And Bloodies. So that's going to be a good time with the band Woodbelly. Now, if you don't know anything about Woodbelly, it's a Denver quintet. These guys are absolutely amazing. They put on a heck of a show. As a matter of fact, they won the Telluride Bluegrass Band Competition. So they're not just your everyday bluegrass band. They are award-winning and put on a heck of a show here in Denver, Colorado. Wonderful quintet. What a weekend.
I mean, that's just covering the weekend in Beaver Creek.
Right.
Now we could make our way over to Vail Village. And
a little east.
Yep. And Powder Days is happening this weekend.
Can't wait. Some great bands.
Great bands. Really excited for Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats. This would be my second time seeing them at this exact venue, and it's incredible because you never know what the weather you're going to get is going to be. So you'll show up and you're like, oh my gosh, it's clear and amazing. And then all of a sudden it'll just start snowing, and it's so beautiful. The lights throughout the like little arena that they do the show in, and all of the people, and oh God, I love where we live.
And then how many days are they doing après over in Vail?
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day après over in Vail.
You hear those 4 o'clock bells ring, and you know that it is time to stop the skiing, stop the motion, sit down and grab a cocktail.
I saw a hat in your office. What did it say on the front of it?
Après ski instructor.
Ski instructor. Are you certified? It's official. It's a real certification.
But just an après. And I got certified through Ski Town All-Stars, just so everyone knows.
Nice.
You can do that. If you're interested, give them a call. Tell Chris that we sent you from
Yeah,
TV8.
he'll run through a basic test, and then you can buy a hat.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
It's absolutely perfect. We're going to take a short break now, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Take advantage of the amazing mountain access right from your front door. Apex Plaza offers impeccable amenities and unparalleled mountain access. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Featuring a contemporary designed great room and gourmet kitchen that open to an expansive terrace. I'm here with Crystal, owner of Guardian Angels Babysitting Inc. Tell us a little bit about the services you offer.
Yeah, we offer luxury baby gear rental and babysitting and the commodities of home on your vacation.
To book Guardian Angels, visit opulentvacations.com. The high-end amenities at Apex Plaza will entertain everyone. Enjoy soaking in your private hot tub or lounge by this 50-foot pool. The clubhouse game room will provide hours of fun for the whole family. With unbelievable ski and mountain bike access, there's something for everyone. You'll make unforgettable memories in this mountain retreat. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Get the best in local content on TV8. Experience great moments like our own Maddie Evans helping to open Vail Resorts for Opening Day 2021. Because if it's important to you, it's important to TV8 Vail. Check out our website at tv8vail.com or watch us live on Comcast, Xfinity, Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
All aboard! Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail and the TV8 Winter Weather Center. Remember, there's more for you on Channel 92. Let's take a look at this local weather. Waking up this morning, a brisk 23 degrees, a beautiful high sunny day of 50 degrees today. So no snow in that forecast. We're just still seeing some of that warm weather tonight. Going to drop down to 24 degrees, give them a chance to kind of work more on that snow course there for the Xfinity Birds of Prey Audi FIS World Championship race that we're all looking forward to. Looking down at the I-70 corridor, we've got Denver, 60 degrees and sunny, Vail 50 degrees and sunny, 53 in Avon, and 54 over in Eagle. So that warm weather is still staying with us through the week. Let's take a look at this 5-day forecast as we move through the week into that wonderful weekend. Wednesday, 53 degrees and sunny. Thursday, sunny and 57 degrees. Friday, 54 degrees. Saturday, 52 degrees and mostly sunny and 46 on Sunday. So bundle up, get that sunscreen ready because you're going to need that more than you're going to need the hand warmers when you get up to Beaver Creek this weekend. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail after these messages.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. for news, weather, snow conditions, events, and so much more. And of course, we might be giving away some prizes. Check out our website, tv8vail.com, for the giveaway rules and so much more. While you're there, check out our live stream or catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
All aboard! Step on. Take a look around. and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Well, hello, friends. Eric Sundblad here from the Scoreboard. If you're looking for the best place to catch all the updates on your Eagle County sports, well, that's right here on TV8 on the Scoreboard or thescoreboardnation.com. We're bringing you the Battle Mountain Huskies, Eagle Valley Devils, Vail Mountain School Gore Rangers, and your Vail Yeti hockey team, plus plenty more here on the Scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Like Kevin just said, there's an abundance of sunshine over the course of the next 5 days. So if you are getting out there to do any skiing or riding, just make sure that you have the right goggle with you. And right now, the magnet system that they've placed into so many goggles is so easy to change your goggle lens. That way, you're always prepared, and you can bring your spare set with you. On these goggles, there is a latch to help just release them, making it nice and easy to pull that lens out, but then making sure that it's nice and secured into that frame. These goggles right here, this is the Smith 4D Mag, and the reason that they call it the 4D Mag is because this bottom part right here is curved, allowing you to have more peripheral vision so that you can see below you a lot better and have access to just a part of your eye that you normally wouldn't be able to use with regular goggles, making it just safer for you and giving you time to be more prepared and your reflexes just a little bit faster. Now, both goggle lenses, the yellow one and the red one, so this is good for those cloudy days. This is good for those sunny days. These are both Chroma Pop lenses, allowing it to show more color out on the snow, more definition into everything that's taking place around you, which will definitely help you if you're getting out there, especially on those days where there's a lot of people. This is really going to help you kind of sort out where everything is. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report. If you're getting out there, make sure you've got your sunny day lens in today and really just for the next 5 days. Now, we're going to shift gears a little bit and talk about Scoreboard. This is our sports show that we premiere every Monday at 6 p.m. It'll be uploaded on our YouTube channel tonight at 6 p.m., but we did something a little bit different for this episode of the Scoreboard. We did awards. Now, in this section, we're going to talk about best goofy moment, best game, and best upcoming players. So stay tuned because we're going to take it over and check out what's taking place on the Scoreboard.
Welcome in once again to the Scoreboards, finishing off our fall season sports awards here alongside Maddie Evans. Now we're going to be taking a look at the Future Star, my favorite goofy moments, my favorite interview, and then the favorite overall game of the fall sports. And I think goofy moment is my favorite category in this award show.
I think so too. I think that the goofy moment, I mean, everyone that knows me knows my favorite activity is giggling. So let's kick this off. I'm ready for some more giggles.
All right, awesome. Let's get into it, starting with our Future Star. Now, Future Star to me, it's Anna Glass. She is a sophomore on the Battle Mountain Huskies, Maddie. And how often does a sophomore make enough of an impression that they get a chant for them the second game of the year?
I mean, that's pretty impressive. And I mean, she plays so well that she deserves this chance. So it's pretty cool that she's got one. Yeah,
and we're watching clips of Anna Glass here. She has the most incredible little behind the back tip that she just consistently did, where she just let the ball roll off the tip of her fingers. And she was so good at setting this up over and over and over, and it would constantly give her Huskies some points. So congratulations, Anna Glass, on winning the Future Star Award. Looking forward to covering you for the next couple years here at the Huskies. Now, moving on to the favorite goofy moment, Maddie. We start things off here. Game Vail Mountain School. And this player showing off his karate skills. Come on, more Vail Mountain School here. Sometimes things get dangerous for a cameraman. Whoa, ball coming right at me. And sometimes things get dangerous for the players when there's a camera around. Poor Hallie Weaver, she made it out of that one okay. Shook the camera, but it was all good. She was fine. And then here we got same game. The students at Battle Mountain start singing Biz Markie, Just a Friends.
I mean, that's incredible. That brings in a level of energy that no one was ready for, because I bet that caught you off guard 100%.
It made me immediately hit record on the camera, that's for sure.
Oh, I bet.
And it was like, oh, these kids are going to be all right. They know the good music from the 80s. All right, kids, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
So out of those, what's your favorite goofy moment?
You know, just by default, I'm going to have to go with the Biz Markie, just because that's a song. I mean, you know, that's my karaoke go-to song. That's a song that's near and dear to my heart.
Yep.
And so I'm going to just have to say that that wins.
I think that was number one with a bullet in my head the whole time, too. The other ones I was just drigging around trying the goofiest thing I could find. But kids singing Biz Markie. They also sang Journey at one point. So, hey, Huskies, you're going to be all right.
You're bringing in the good stuff, and we love to see it.
You're bringing in the good stuff. Now let's close things off here with my favorite overall game of the season. Now, of course, it had to be a big rivalry game. So we've got Vail Mountain School, Eagle Valley, Battle Mountain. I chose Vail Mountain School versus Battle Mountain Soccer, as it was just a nail-biter of a game. It went in to the very last couple minutes. There was a controversial goal. So let's watch this through. This is Vail Mountain School against Battle Mountain, and this was within the first 3 minutes. Nolan Kim from Vail Mountain School scores, and they hold that lead until about the final 5 minutes of the game. Battle Mountain gets it. You think Vail Mountain School goalie has it, but no, gets knocked away. Nick Kerwood raises his hands because he's upset, still upset, doesn't get the ball to kick it out of the defensive zone, allows Battle Mountain to score. A couple minutes later, here we've got Sam Kuntz. He's going to pull a little spin move, dekety dribble, get it over to Yahira Guis, top shelf, right where Mom puts the cookies. Just hanging out up there.
I mean, that was impressive.
Crazy game. Crazy game.
So, in the end, who won this game?
Battle Mountain, 2-1.
Wow.
Yeah, real heartbreaker. Nick Kerwood was suspended for a couple games because he got a red card, but they were able to pick it back up, beat Eagle Valley, beat Steamboat the next 2 games. So I think it was a big teaching moment for Kerwood and a huge momentum moment for Battle Mountain.
I mean, I think it's so impressive that these inter-county rivalries are just so heated when they come together, but both teams are just so incredible. And, I mean, when I said that those Huskies were a well-oiled machine, there's no stopping them.
There was no stopping them until the playoffs, but they did have a great season. So that's been the Fall Sports Awards. We'll take a little break here and close things off.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm here at this extraordinary property in the heart of Park City on historic Main Street. This stunning location features world-class shopping, dining, and nightlife. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Parkite 34 offers all you need to impress and entertain your guests. With a contemporary aesthetic, both indoor and outdoor living spaces are perfect for relaxing after a long day on the slopes or enjoying the culture of historic Main Street. This property features modern designer furnishings and a large, streamlined gourmet kitchen equipped with all the essentials. The Parkite complex features a fully equipped fitness center, and ski lockers are located just behind the lobby. Ideal for those who want a vacation home feel, but with the amenities of a traditional hotel. I'm going to spend a little time relaxing by the fire here before meeting friends on Main Street. I'm Stephanie J. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans, inviting you to wake up with the Good Morning Vail crew. Get your news, sports, weather, snow conditions, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll be starting your morning off right, 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us on our website at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. The Vail Valley is full of enriching things for people to do, to expand their horizons, expand their knowledge, and learn more about things that are going around the world, around the country, and here in the Valley. I am here with Lori Barnes from the Vail Public Library. You've been with them for a little bit, haven't you?
Quite a while, almost 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I like to say I'm still having fun.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I can tell on your face. You look like you're having a good time. And
I'm
every
having a
time
good
you're here, you bring us such neat things that are going on at the library to help enhance the valley that we live in. So you've got a toy drive coming up.
Yeah, it's a toy and diaper drive. We have these 2 boxes set up. You can see them from our service desk. And we've collected lots of diapers, lots of baby wipes and baby cream, not so much in the way of toys, but it's not too late. So please stop by the library sometime between today and the end of the day Friday, and we will get those items out to the Salvation Army for distribution to needy families locally.
So you work close with Sue Wolin there at Salvation Army?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Love Sue.
Yeah.
They do such a wonderful job.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Great.
So we just thought this would be a different way of mixing it up this year. And
nice. Well, Cyber Monday was yesterday, and so some of those sales are still taking place. So get out there and get some toys and take them over to the Vail Public Library.
Yes, and please don't wrap it. We just want a new toy. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but just a nice little toy that you know will bring joy to a little person in the Valley that may not have quite as much joy at Christmas time.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. What other things do you have?
Oh, we have a Christmas program, I should say a holiday program on Friday morning, Santa and the Babies.
Oh.
So that's 11 o'clock Friday in our community room. And Santa will be there to meet the babies. Now, this is children 3 and under.
Okay.
And it's intended to be this during the school day, so the bigger kids are at school. Mm-hmm. But the little ones sometimes need that extra just time to warm up to Santa. And he's going to be there to engage with them. So come on down at 11 a.m. Parents will need to wear a face covering.
I was going to ask my next question with everything happening. So good. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's good information.
Yeah, but the little ones that are under 3 do not.
Right.
And Santa, we're going to let him go without. We don't want to add one more mystery to this.
He's been vaccinated. He's been tested.
Yes.
Santa's okay. He's working around all the elves and getting ready for this holiday season.
Absolutely. And then Sunday afternoon, we're doing something a little different. We've always had Santa and the babies, well, for many years. And we've always had a family fireside holiday party. We decided we'd shift gears a little bit this year. You know, last year with COVID, didn't do anything. You know, everybody was kind of hunkered down still, even though we were open to the public. Mm-hmm. But we're doing something a little bit different on Sunday afternoon starting at 3:30, and that's going to go for a whole hour and a half. We're going to have a family sing-along. It's a holiday sing-along. Mountain Harmony a cappella. You probably know those ladies.
Yes.
They're going to be over in their period costumes to sing.
Nice.
And we also have a character from the Nutcracker. We have 2. We're going to give kids an opportunity to pirouette with Clara from the Nutcracker.
Wow.
And also the Sugar Plum Fairy will be there. So it's just going to be a fun, different kind of holiday event, an hour and a half. And there'll be some sing-alongs and some chances to dance and interact with Mountain Harmony. We want people to sing. Bring your voices. Once again, unfortunately, we must have the masks in place. But that's just for everybody's safety.
Yeah, it's not unfortunate. It's just one of the things that we're dealing with now, and it's the evolution that we're going through. And we do want to be respectful for those that are a little weary about going out, because we want everybody to share in this.
Absolutely.
So that's good.
Yeah, so come join us.
Okay.
And there's more holiday programs coming later in the month. Mountain Harmony will be coming back on the 22nd, and we have a harp player coming on the 15th. but I think I'll hold off some more information on that for a future visit, because I do want to talk about Friends and, of course, One Book, One Valley.
I was getting ready to say, we talked about everything that would not be typical with a library, but we've got to get to the books part, because that is such a neat thing. I love the One Book, One Valley.
One Book, One Valley is huge, and we've been doing this. We had our 10th anniversary last year when we were awarded a National Endowment for the Arts Big Read Grant, and we offered Lab Girl to the community. Every year, except for one, we've had the author. Now, I have to couch that. We've had the author virtual a couple of years, but that's okay. Even last year, we had Hope Jarin, the author of Lab Girl, virtually. We partnered with 7 organizations across the country. So this is a big thing for our community. And it's an Eagle Valley community read. It's not just Vail or Avon or Edwards or whatever. It's Eagle Valley. And so we're kicking off the new title in just 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Now, you've dropped, I've been listening every time you come in, and some subtle hints. So a Denver-based female author.
Absolutely.
New York Times best-selling author.
You got it.
And those are the clues so far that I've got.
That's the clues, but I did, if you look at our teasers, which is what the viewers are seeing now, that is teaser number 1 that we shared last week. That's our One Book, One Valley banner, which in itself is a teaser to who the author and the title is. There's one more teaser I sent. That's it.
All right.
That was yesterday's teaser. It went out on the website, One Book, One Valley website, which is so easy to get to, onebookonevalley.com. We got tons of information there.
Okay.
All this stuff about the previous initiatives and all these photo opportunities we've had. Get caught reading the One Book, One Valley title. We really get into it.
Yeah.
We even do it at the gym.
This isn't a book club. This is not your typical book club. This is something that's enriching, that really has something to do with the place that we live.
Absolutely.
And that's so exciting.
That's part of our criteria. And we have a committee. It's not me deciding the book. There's a whole group of partners. The Bookworm of Edwards, Colorado Mountain College, Battle Mountain High School, Vail Mountain School, Eagle Valley High School. I mentioned the Bookworm, of course, us, and we all partner together. I'll give you another little clue.
Okay.
Now, this isn't really giving away much. This particular, we're offering a juvenile title this year. We've never done that. But we're going to read the One Book, One Valley read, which will be announced, by the way, in person on December 13th at the Bookworm. So not too far from here.
Right.
You can come at 5 p.m. to the Bookworm. Anybody's invited. But we invite all of these special guests, as I call them, from the local towns, town council members, mayors, town managers, county commissioners. They're all invited to kick it off with fanfare, which we've done before.
Right.
Anybody who's heard of One Book, One Valley, and I hope they have, we always kick this off with fanfare. So the secret will be out on the evening of December 13th, but it will be an adult title. The book will be available at the Bookworm for purchase at a discount, and the juvenile title as well.
Oh my gosh, Lori.
That's
Everything
it.
going
That's
on at the Vail Public Library. Well, thank you for coming in. And for the viewers, get out there, get ready for this One Book, One Valley. It is not just a book club, it's an absolute event. And stay tuned. Get out there. We also need to help support our valley. So the toy drive, the diaper and wipes drive, please take part in that and help those that are less fortunate in this valley. Thank you, Lori, for coming in, and I can't wait to have you back.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
And TVA is back and better than ever. Find your longtime favorite Good Morning Vail and fall in love with some exciting new shows such as The Scoreboard, Scoreboard Nation, Colorful Cooking, and so much more. You can stream us live on tva8vail.com, and you can always find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Experience life in the mountain towns. From kayaking to hiking, from skiing to snowshoeing, Scoreboard Nation has you covered. Join us as we visit Park City, Vail, Beaver Creek, and Reno Tahoe. Check us out online at thescoreboardnation.com or find us on one of our affiliate stations. Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92. Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Good morning, Vail.
It's great to have such a supportive local government here throughout the Eagle County, and an incumbent member of Vail Town Council who just won his second election. Travis Coggin is here to join me on the couch to talk about some great programming to help people buy houses.
Yeah, thanks. It's great to be back. Less pressure this time. Last time I was under the gun, but last time, in addition to running for council, one thing that a lot of candidates were talking about was 2A, which was a ballot initiative, a 0.5% sales tax to raise funds for housing. And, something I'm really excited about is that it passed. It passed by, I think, 150 votes, which is, it might not seem like a lot, but there weren't a ton of voters. So it was, I think, a relatively strong win. And it's a 30-year tax that's going to give us about $3.5 million, hopefully, per year for the next 30 years to really, be aggressive in tackling some of our housing challenges.
Which I think that's the big misconception that people had about it, right? Is raising taxes in any form. People hear that and freak out, and then they're like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want that. I don't want to pay more money."
Yep.
But this is such a small percentage, and right there in Vail Village, it's not on the groceries.
Yep.
It makes life so much easier, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the way I looked at it, I thought it was a very equitable way. Locals help pay and tourists help pay for really a piece of infrastructure is the way I look at it for our community. Like, without locals, tourists aren't meeting someone at Vendettas and learning about a new place to have dinner or a different place to ski or a fun hike. I think that's really part of what a community is and why it's attractive for folks to come to these towns is they want to meet a local. They want to ride a chairlift with a local because that's part of, they can live vicariously. While they're an investment banker in New York slogging away, on spreadsheets doing that thing, they look forward to that vacation and having that experience, and then they, can tell all their friends about it. So I'm excited that it passed. It's going to be great. It's going to support our Vail Indeed program. Which is a wonderful program that started, I think, about a year or two before I got on town council. And it is a way that the town has kind of looked differently at how we create deed-restricted housing, really just locals housing in our community. So, you familiar with the Indeed program?
I am not. I'm only familiar with just a little bit of information that I've gotten from you in our short time spent together here on our couch.
Okay. So Indeed is, the town saying, we don't need to own a unit. We don't need to build a unit. Let's help people, whether it's Maddie who's coming in as a first-time home buyer or, Maddie's uncle who's looking for an investment property, and he says, well, hey, if the town gives me some money, I'll make sure I always rent it to a local, right? So it helps investors and it helps, home buyers. And the key thing for the town is the town just gets a deed restriction, and that restriction just limits who can be in that home. So that home has to be occupied by a local that's working at least 30 hours in Eagle County. So, it's wonderful. Like it's not, you're not tied to a specific job. You're not, forced there's not an appreciation cap. So there's a lot of flexibility with it. But at the end of the day, it's just about creating deed restricted homes for locals. So
making it easier for, first-time buyers to buy something here in the Valley, especially because the prices just keep going.
Yeah, through the roof.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. So to date, it's averaged about like 18 to 20% of the cost of the home is what that program will be able to give someone. And all the homes are looked at on an individual basis. So, let's say you find a home at the Racket Club.
Yeah.
And it's $500,000 and you have, $5,000. But you are able to afford the mortgage. You can afford the monthly payment. You and your friend have got it figured out. It's a 2-bedroom and you're going to be able to afford, but you're just having an issue with that down payment. So you would get that home under contract, come to the town and say, hey, here's how, I need $85,000.
Yeah.
And they would look at, the unit and, you and kind of make sure that it's all going to work. They don't want to put you into a home that you can't afford, they want it to be a positive outcome for everybody. And then they'll come back and make an offer and it's a negotiation. But the goal is that, they want you to get that unit.
Yeah.
So, it's great. It allows you to find a unit in the community versus being told like, hey, you have to go to this spot, right?
Yeah.
So it gives you flexibility there. So that's super exciting. It's been replicated around the country. It's also something that's popular in Avon. They have a program called Mi Casa, which is very, very similar. And then the county has just recently, they're moving forward with a program called Bold Moves, and it's kind of an a la carte option of housing, programs. So it has rental assistance, it has down payment assistance, it has another program where they'll step in and be a cash buyer and say, hey, because, like you're saying, the market's moving so fast and prices are going up, like a lot of times locals, because you're getting a mortgage, you're getting beat out by a cash buyer from, Texas or Oklahoma or California. And what this program, and you'll have someone like Kim Bell Williams, who's the head of the county housing program. You should have her on so she can talk about this program. But, they'll step in and say, okay, up to, I don't know what the number is, $800,000 or whatever it is. They'll buy it. They'll just come in and they'll buy it. And then you would then buy it from the county once you get your financing together and all that stuff.
Wow.
So, kudos to the county for,
Yeah.
they put, I think, $5.5 million into this array of programs. But I think they're really, trying to get more aggressive and say, okay, how do we help, meet these needs? Because something else that people don't realize, or at least it took me along, I didn't know that, Eagle Vail is part of the county, right? I always just kind of assumed it was part of Avon when I was growing up. It was just right there. But, there's quite a bit, Edwards, all part of the county. So there's quite a bit of our community that while, you might not necessarily, correlate it with being, unincorporated Eagle County because it's so close to Avon or whatever it might be. You're like, oh yeah, like they're under a different program, right? So and if you're in Eagle Vail, you couldn't do the Mi Casa program because that's an Avon program.
So
you'd have to go through like a Bold Moves program with the county. So,
I mean, it's really cool that we have so many options to help people, especially because the housing crisis right now is so intense. And this is something I was talking to you about the first time we met because my rent skyrocketed up.
Yep.
I'm currently I stayed in the same place looking for a roommate. No one can afford the rent that we have.
Yeah.
And it's impossible. My brother just got displaced from his housing, can't find a place. It's all over that no one can have a place to live. And so programs like this are really making it so that locals can stay local.
Yeah. You don't want your brother to live with you?
No. Sorry if you're watching. I love you, but no.
I love you, but only to the front door.
Yeah.
After that, dinner
Yeah.
time is over, and it's like, well, see you later, brother.
Exactly. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we're going to take some more information from Travis on how to start the process of buying a home, only because it's important for people to know that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll be back right after this short break.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. for news, weather, snow conditions, events, and so much more. And of course, we might be giving away some prizes. Check out our website, tv8vail.com, for the giveaway rules and so much more. While you're there, check out our live stream or catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Take advantage of the amazing mountain access right from your front door. Apex Plaza offers impeccable amenities and unparalleled mountain access. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Featuring a contemporary designed great room and gourmet kitchen that open to an expansive terrace. I'm here with Crystal, owner of Guardian Angels Babysitting Inc. Tell us a little bit about the services you offer.
Yeah, we offer luxury baby gear rental and babysitting and the commodities of home on your vacation.
To book Guardian Angels, visit opulentvacations.com. The high-end amenities at Apex Plaza will entertain everyone. Enjoy soaking in your private hot tub or lounge by this 50-foot pool. The clubhouse game room will provide hours of fun for the whole family. With unbelievable ski and mountain bike access, there's something for everyone. You'll make unforgettable memories in this mountain retreat. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans, and TV8 is back and better than ever. Find your longtime favorite Good Morning Vail and fall in love with some exciting new shows such as The Scoreboard, Scoreboard Nation, Colorful Cooking, and so much more. You can stream us live on tv8vail.com, and you can always find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
We've been talking about all of the great programming to help you buy a house here in the Valley, whether it's in Vail, Avon, or maybe just anywhere in Eagle County. And now we're going to talk all of the steps you need to take before trying to buy a house. So we're back on the couch with Travis. Travis, you're just a wealth of knowledge.
I've got one person fooled.
That's all that matters.
Just one is all I need. Well, yeah. So I mean, it's there's all those great programs out there, but there's and it's great that some of those programs are going to be geared towards renters, right? Because not everyone wants to buy a home. Not everyone should buy a home. Like you should really kind of look into the mirror and really be like, do I want to do this? Because it is a commitment. Like it's a lot of work. And when your dishwasher breaks,
you don't just get to call the landlord.
There's no one to call. And then you get to spend some time aimlessly wandering the aisles of Home Depot or searching online for that unique special dishwasher that happens to fit in the tiny space that you have in your unit. Like I had my fridge died, and I was my condo was originally built as a hotel room, so it was a closet that got converted into my fridge area. So I had to find a very specific fridge. It took a very long time. I didn't have a fridge for 2.5 months. So
how did you live?
Well, Moe's Barbecue, Vendettas, Pazos, a Local Joe's Pizza, all that stuff. But yeah, so I mean, when you do go, there's those great programs, and if you decide that home ownership is something that you want, it's a process. I was just thinking about it earlier today. It probably took me 2 to 3 years before I was actually ready to pull the trigger and in earnest, talking to a broker, going out to find a spot, because, I had to, first, you got to check your credit report, right? Make sure your credit's clean, make sure that, that Forever 21 credit card you signed up for in college doesn't still have, a $20 balance on it and it's messing with your credit score. And cleaning that stuff up, then it takes time. If you find any errors, it takes a little time to kind of move beyond that, right? And your score builds over time, using credit responsibly, all that stuff. I had a buddy who realized at 34, he had no credit because he had never had like a Comcast bill in his name or a phone, like it was always on like the family plan.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden he was like getting off the family plan, getting on, silly things like that, right away, that's what starts helping you build that credit score. But then also, I had student loans. So it was, okay, lenders look at these different ratios and, your debt to income and things like that. So, I found a great mortgage broker, which is key. Find a mortgage broker or, go into, any of these local banks. And, they all do home loans. And find someone that you feel comfortable with, right? And, start that conversation. Hey, here's how much money I make. Here's my expenses. Does it make more sense for me to take the next year and instead of building up more savings for a down payment, does it make more sense for me to like really aggressively pay off this student loan?
Yeah.
Right? Because that's going to change these different ratios. So there's all these little kind of things that you don't think about, but you don't want to get caught. Like you don't want to find that great home and be like, oh man, like, my credit's not good enough. I can't get the rate that I want, which means I can't afford it, or whatever those little things are. So really kind of putting a plan together and find a real estate agent as well that you're comfortable with, right? Because they, not only are they, they see everything that's in the Vail Daily, right? Like that's just a fraction of the listings, right? There's the whole MLS system. They have, they get updates and they can put out little ticklers like, okay, Maddie's looking for a 2-bedroom for $450,000 and she wants to be wherever. So like the minute it hits, they'll get an email, they'll let you know. They'll also have access to, like people call them like kind of off-market listings. Like, they'll know someone who's like, yeah, like I'm not super excited to sell right now, but if the right thing came along or the right person, because sellers aren't always motivated by money, just like buyers aren't always motivated by price. Like some sellers will say, hey, like I want to help out, a young person, like get their foot in the town of Vail and or Avon or Eagle Vale or wherever it might be, and I'm willing to take a little haircut on price because I know that like, someone helped me out, right? It could have been 40 years ago. That person, someone did the same thing for them, and now they're kind of paying it forward. So, there's
good karma points right there.
Yeah, I mean, karma, you never know where it's going to come back. So like always pay it forward a little bit. Tip a little bit more to that bartender or that barista, and you never know how it's going to come back. Another big one is like a home ownership class.
Yeah.
And the Valley Home Store is another great resource. It's in the county. It's over in Miller Ranch, where the Miller Ranch daycare and all that is. So there's some great folks there. Tori Franks is over there. She has a little team of folks, and they control all the listings for the county. And so that's a lot of Miller Ranch and things like that. But, they're just a great resource. So it's really like, go out, get educated, and really get educated about yourself and like kind of what you're bringing to the table and how you're going to look to a prospective lender. And then really go and think about where you want to live. Do you want to live in Gypsum, in Eagle, in Edwards, and understand what programs are there because there's so many. And also talk to your employer. Like employers could have programs that you don't even know about. Like they could help you with, another $5,000 here for your down payment or whatever it might be. And sometimes it's just that, that $5,000 that changes everything. And, you can pay $5,000 back over time, but it's hard to get it like right when you need it. So, there's a lot there. There's a lot of resources at the town of Vail. George Ruther and Lynn Campbell are wonderful resources in our housing department. So it's truly about kind of looking at yourself, what's the right thing for you, then looking into which program kind of checks the box for you from that perspective.
Yeah, what fits your bandwidth.
Yeah.
You are a wealth of knowledge. If someone has questions from watching these interviews over the course of the last few minutes. If they want to get in contact with you, is there a way for them to do that?
Yeah, what's your email?
I'll just forward them all to Travis.
Yeah, people can email me at tcoggin@vailgov.com. That's my Town of Vail email address. Or, the person who's even smarter than me is George Ruther at our housing department. And he's easy to find. I think he's gruther@vailgov.com. Or, at each of these spots at the county, at the valleyhomestore.org is how you get in touch with county folks. Avon, I'm not sure exactly what the web address is for Avon, but, any of the municipalities, just reach out to them. They'll put you in touch with their housing department, and everyone, it's a small valley, right? Like everyone knows everyone, so they can. If you start talking to Avon and they realize that they're not the right person, they'll say, okay, well, go talk to Tori at the county or talk to George at the town, and let's figure out how to make this work. Because I think even though we're different municipalities, we all are in this together, and we have a common goal of helping locals stay in Vail. Or in the county.
Yeah, which is so important. Right now, everyone should be staying here because it's so hard not to be in love with where we live.
Yeah.
And I've been talking about that so much recently. Travis, thank you so much for coming in and giving us all of this great information this morning. Like I said, you're an abundance wealth of knowledge. Stay tuned because we've got more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Join us Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. for news, weather, snow conditions, events, and so much more. And of course, we might be giving away some prizes. Check out our website, tv8vail.com, for the giveaway rules and so much more. While you're there, check out our live stream or catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
Oh man, every time. Goes so quickly.
Goes so quickly. Lots of things that we covered today. One thing that came up that we want to make sure that the viewers know is through Glenwood Canyon today, there's possible closures from 10:30 to 3. Check with the Colorado CDOT. Make sure there's a lot of helicopters flying, some mitigation, so be mindful of that if you're traveling through that corridor.
Especially if you're traveling through that corridor. But get out there, have a great Tuesday, enjoy that sunshine. Hopefully you're going to get out there and make some turns.
Happy sunny Tuesday.
Coming up right now, a wife takes her marriage rules to social media, and y'all, people ain't having it at all. Wait till you hear what she has to say.
Also coming up, as his court date nears, disgraced actor Jussie Smollett was seen out and about for the first time since his alleged attack.
All right, a little bit later on, boy band groupies, get ready because they might just be back, and we mean all of them. All of your favorite 90 boy bands